Okay, so we have a very interesting topic to talk about in today's video, but let's start off with the crystal code for today. So it's another 50 crystals in total on from the 25th, 1st, and the 5th. It's going to give a total of 150 crystals. So I just recommend claiming it. It's not the most. Man, I wish we got a bit more for the codes, but it's whatever. It's still something. So BCM 8 New Year. There's the code for the new year. So happy new year, everyone. We are now this is the first video of the month, and we're starting it off on an amazing topic to actually talk about. So let's get into that. You go to the megaphone on the left, and then you scroll down into the coupon, and then you're going to find that you put in your AID and then the code. So that's really it. Get your 50 crystals by putting that code in. Only today, of course. Now, let's talk about what I wanted to talk about. The revenue. So we have the revenue for basically all the gacha games in December, and Black Clover Mobile released on the 30th of November. So this is basically accounting for 98% of the revenue made, or no, 95% of the revenue made from Black Clover Mobile globally. Now we also have the JP revenue, which I think is going to be interesting to talk about, and that part is going to be more negative because I think it was just silly what they did. But we could just see right here, right? It's kind of insane. Black Clover Mobile is in the top 10 games or gacha games of revenue, right? They are in the top 10 of most money made from a gacha game in the mobile market, which is insane to really look at. And seeing that they made 15 million in December, and so far they made 15.5 million because on the 30th alone they made 500,000 because obviously it was the first day, so obviously there was like kind of a bigger influx of money. But yeah, 15.5 million total in the first 32 days. That to me is insane. And just when you look at what they beat and what is above them, it's so crazy. So they did better than Fate Grand Order globally, better than Legends on JP, but Legends obviously beat them globally, right? They're in the range from like Nikkei, Summoner's War, Dokkan, right? Which is insane to think about, that they were one off from beating Uma Musume, which I know makes a lot of money, and they were 3 million off from beating Nikkei, bro. Nikkei is just a game that makes a lot of money, so it even getting close is insane. And you got to consider 15 million is going to keep them afloat for a while. Because, okay, a lot of people might be mad with the banner spam, which I understand. It's low-key a lot, right? Even for me. What I do like about it, personally, I'm going to say it, I like being able to make more content. But then I see it's like, oh my god, there's just too many banners. Even for me, it's too much, right? Especially after playing JP, it's just such a interesting and like kind of weird change, right? But it succeeded for them, and if they get to keep even a fifth of this, they're going to be able to stay alive for a while, bro. But if they continue at this rate, right, it's going to go very well for them. And even half of this in in January will basically like solidify that Black Clover is going to be a long-lasting game, and then making this much was very good. Obviously, they don't need to make as much as these other games, and it would be very weird because also, by the way, Jujutsu Kaisen at 23 million, bro. The JP players love it. Like, I'm seeing YouTubers get fucking 100k views per video easy, man, which is insane for this like kind of shitty game, but whatever, man. Now, I gotta say, it's very nice seeing Black Clover this high and being in like contending with other people, right? Contending with other big gacha games that I've played and I watch my friends make videos on. So this is very cool to see, and just congrats, man, congrats. Like, this has been a very successful month, and now I think they gotta slowly cater more to free-to-plays or just like the whole community and start to like fix problems. And now they have the money. This is very good money that's going to be able to help them for the long run, especially for JP, right? Because JP money is not exactly that crazy. Now, I do want to go into this first, that there was a lot of countries that got top grossing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 countries got top grossing for Black Clover Mobile. So, bro, like, listen, they got to give us at least a multi. A multi is not going to hurt them. Like, we see the money they made, they have to. I don't know, like, they need to. If they don't, I'm going to be surprised and kind of pissed. Because that's so free, man. You give a multi, people are going to return, people are going to be happy. You're not losing out on much more money from one multi, man. So I think, honestly, that would be a very smart thing for them to do. And just because 8 countries... Bro, y'all don't understand. People were saying this game would be so shit. People were doom posting so much, and it being in the top 10, even if it's month 1, okay? Even if it's month 1, and they released their big hitters, right? So it makes sense why they made the money, but it's still an insane amount to see 15 million. So I think from here, it's very much going to depend on how they handle it, the banner releases, and them improving the game. There has to be something by the end of January, I think, to be able to keep people in, aka new game modes like real-time arena, which is already on JP, but it's just in beta, which I think now, bro, put as much time as you need this month into like building real-time PvP to being perfect and release it right away. Because that's what's going to keep people, that's what's going to make people spend even more. So I think that there's a lot of things that they could do, and I'm going to make a full video breaking down what I want from the game when I return, because I'm still on vacation, but I'm leaving today in a couple hours. So I'll see you guys on the other side from that point. But let's kind of go down. Let's just see where JP is, okay? Okay, so we see a lot of games. Tower of God still doing decent, right? Even like, look, for all of these games, if they do even like money similar to this, game's still doing crazy good, right? You got to consider that. Now, you are scrolling, man. You are scrolling, and then you find it. Black Clover Mobile at 400,000. Now, it's a step up, which is kind of sad. It's a step up, and this is what, 100th of what, I think, yeah, 100th of what Global made in a month. And now it's about like 130th, 140th about, which is insane. Now, they released one unit this month, or one unit in December. Black Asta. Wait, was it December? Yeah, it was. Black Asta. You cannot release one unit in a month and then also have a month gap. Like, there was a gap from the previous units before Black Asta to Black Asta, a month that you were able to save and not spend anything. And the worst part is, they brought back rerun banners, right? For the seasonals. But the thing is, what they just introduced was that you could pick any old seasonals from the gateway, or not gateway, basically from the monthly. They took out the key for a bit because we got no new seasonals, right? Which was the part why it's a month gap. But they took that out, they took out the key, and they put in a season 1 to season 6 character selection, right? So you were able to just pick any unit, so the rerun no one really summoned for. So yeah, no, it kind of didn't really help out. So there was basically a month of no summoning, and that you were able to save on Black Asta. And sure, being able to increase the revenue with one unit is great, but that could have been probably like 700 to $1 million, which would have been very nice to see at the bare minimum, right? But no, they just wanted to release one unit, no seasonals in Season 7, no seasonals in Season 8. But to be fair, now the revenue is going to start going up because we're getting Yummy Luck on separate banners. They're separating the seasonal banners. They're making it so the gateway key, you can only choose the seasonal after the season ends, on JP only for now, right? And then we're getting Mario, and then Zora and Vanessa, Destiny Vanessa. So, you know, it's going to start looking up for them, I think. But it's just that releasing one unit was not the best. Now, I think there's two sides to, like, how Black Clover is. And one side is releasing too many banners, one side's releasing not enough. So we need a happy medium. We need them to start kind of sorting things out, making the whole community happy, because I think a lot of people are not very happy with a lot of stuff. But overall, I think Global Month 1 was a great success. And I just want to thank you guys, because, listen, I made a shit ton of money. Like, for 16 years old, I should not be making this money. But, yeah, it was crazy. So, thank you guys so much for this. Just, like, amazing month. And just congrats to Black Clover Mobile. I've been in touch with a lot of Garena, or not a lot, but I've been in touch with certain Garena employees, and they want the game to work out. They want this game to be long-term. And I think that it was necessary for a lot of things to happen in month 1, like releasing Julius so close to Noel, for them to make this money and for them to be able to make this a long-term project for them too, because they put a lot of effort into this game. And I just want to thank the people who have put effort from Garena into this game to make it a better game. And yes, I think that over time, people will appreciate Black Clover Mobile more. And once we start getting hype units, it's over. Like, we're taking over. We're taking over. Mario's making 2 billion, bro. 2 billion, I'm telling you. So thank you guys for an amazing 2023. And let's hope for an even better 2024 for Black Clover Mobile. See you guys in the next one. Peace.